Hello friends, in this video I'll show you how to create a checkbox in Google Sheets. Like and subscribe, support this channel. Let's get started. Let's take for example such a simple small range. Now we'll add the checkboxes to the last column and see what happens. Select the cell or range of cells and then go to the Insert tab and select checkbox. And checkboxes have been added to all the selected cells. Great. How does this checkbox work? It can have only two values. True, the checkbox is on and the check mark is on, or false, the checkbox is off and there is no check mark inside it. Accordingly, we will work with these values in all formulas and functions, either true or false. This tool gives us interesting features. Since the checkbox works as a switch, we can use it to highlight entire rows. Select our range, then go to the Format tab, Conditional Formatting. The Conditional Formatting tab has opened on the right. Here we can change the range, decrease it or increase it. But the most important thing is that we are interested in the Format Rules field. Here we will write the formatting rules, click on this drop-down list and go to the bottom of the list. We need the condition custom formulas selected. We write the formula, f2 is equal to true, and be sure to add a $sign in front of f to fix the column f, and so that our formula doesn't shift. As you can see, the result is immediately noticeable. When you select a checkbox, the row is immediately filled in. Next, we can change the formatting style, that is, make it less bright, as if hiding the marked rows, or vice versa, we can turn the brightness to the maximum so that the marked rows are immediately visible. Additionally, the checkboxes allow us to calculate how many fruits we sold. Let it be total sales. In the next cell, write the equal sign and use the SUMIF function. The first argument is the condition, select the column with the checkboxes. The second argument is the criteria by which we will calculate that is true, and the third argument is the summation range. Select column E and press enter. If the checkbox is enabled, then the value from the neighboring cell participates in the summation. If the checkbox is not enabled, then the cell is not involved. It would also be convenient if all the marked rows were displayed somewhere in a separate place, a sheet or a document. The filter function is perfect for this. We type this function, the first argument is the entire range without a column with checkboxes, and the second argument is a condition for filtering. And these are cells with checkboxes. But most importantly, for the filtering to work correctly, the checkboxes must be in the true state. We press enter, and now when we mark the checkboxes, the formula shows us these rows in a separate place, which is very convenient. That's all I wanted to say. Now you know a little more. Thanks for watching.